The village of Eldermore had always been shrouded in mystery. For centuries, people had vanished without a trace, some last seen walking home at dusk, others disappearing from their beds, doors left wide open. The elders whispered of an ancient beast that lived beneath the earth, feeding on the foolish and unfortunate. Most dismissed it as folklore, a tale to keep children from wandering too far at night. Elias, a young blacksmith, never believed in such stories. He was a man of steel and fire, shaping weapons and tools with his own hands. Superstition held no power over him. One evening, he worked late, hammering away at a blade for the village guards. By the time he packed up, the streets were empty, bathed in the eerie glow of the full moon. As he made his way home, a strange sensation crept up his spine, like unseen eyes watching from the darkness. The wind carried a distant, guttural growl, so deep it vibrated in his bones. He stopped, scanning his surroundings. The air felt unnaturally thick, as if the village itself was holding its breath. Then, the ground trembled beneath him. The cobblestone street cracked with a deafening snap. A fissure spread rapidly, the earth splitting open. Elias barely had time to react before two massive, clawed hands emerged from the abyss. A hulking figure pulled itself up, a nightmare of rotting flesh and glowing veins, its form pulsating with unnatural energy. It had no eyes, only a hollow void where a face should be. From its jagged maw dripped a black, viscous fluid that hissed and sizzled as it touched the ground. Elias turned and ran, his heartbeat thundering in his ears. Behind him, the creature let out a sound that was neither a growl nor a scream, but something far worse, an otherworldly wail that shattered windows and sent a chill through his very soul. He reached his home, slamming the door shut and barring it with everything he could find. Silence. His breath came in short gasps as he strained to listen. Then, a slow, heavy knock. His blood ran cold. Another knock. Then another. The wooden door groaned under the weight of something immense. The air inside his home thickened, as if something unseen had already entered. The whispers began. A chorus of voices, too many to belong to one being, spoke in an ancient, indecipherable tongue. The door splintered. A shadow fell over Elias, and before he could scream, the world around him went black. The next morning, the village awoke to silence. Elias was gone. His home was untouched, his tools still laid out neatly on the workbench. The only sign of his disappearance was a fresh crack in the cobblestone street, one that led deep into the earth, as if the village had swallowed him whole.